What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know who it is. But for those of you who are just now tuning in, it is your boy, Carolina David, coming at you again with another video. And right now, I would like for y'all to take the time to hit that subscribe button right there and hit the bell and hit notify all so you can get updated to the content that I put up every week. But this right here is the spin-off video to the video of we are our own worst enemy. But this video is going to be entitled "Own Up to Your Mistakes."
Let's talk with Carolina David. Let's talk with Carolina David. Let's talk with Carolina David. Let's talk with Carolina David.
When will we learn? Stop running, stop resisting. The reason why I'm doing this video because I spoke about cops earlier, the white cops, the black people. Now, I'm not saying that there are not cops out there that are racist. I'm not saying that there are not cops out there that are actually crooked and, you know what I'm saying, just all out wrong people. Because you may have some that you have some out there. I know there got to be some out there. But now my thing is this here. What are you gonna do to protect yourself? Because at the end of the day, like I always say, like I tell my son all the time, to every action there is a reaction. So it like, with that being said, if I smack my hand, it's gonna move. Reason why? Because I put the force out to smack. But now, with a lot of time, what happens is that it's gonna come back to you. Just like but now, like just like if you look at this ball right here that they have in these offices, where you see once that ball smack that daggone ball, the ball, they hit it to where one go out, come back in. That's the same thing with every action has a reaction. Whatever you do is gonna bring back force upon yourself. That is the same concept of every action has a reaction. Because whatever force you put out there is going to bring back that same force or double. So, with that being said, if y'all get pulled over by a cop, like for so many years, we see videos after videos after videos. We've seen it since Rodney King Day. Like, when you get pulled over by police, now, back in Rodney King Day, that was really racism back then. Like I said in the previous video, though, I have my doubts about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because as I'm looking at it, I'm like, how is it that these people got a perfect? I mean, they got a camera just right there ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know if it's apartments or what, but they got a good shot. Anyway, now. We've been seeing this since Rodney King Day. But when you get pulled over by a police, now I know a lot of people say, well, the reason why they do that, man, because they're scared. I understand when you're being in fear. But now, if you have that you should have that mentality of like, yo, you're a man just like I'm a man. It should be a respect factor. I know a lot of people are like, man, that's kiss and tell, that's kissing up to the cop. Which would you rather have happen? You show respect or quote unquote kiss that tail or die? Cut your life short. Because let's be honest, we know the routine when they come up to your car. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whichever one. Do you know why I pulled you over? Yeah, no sir. Well, I pulled you over because you were speeding. May I see your license registration? They go through the same routine every time. Even when they say, every time you look at every video, what's the first, every last one of them, even though they might be in different precincts. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Every last video. Or get down. Put your hands on, get down. Put your hands up. They give the same orders. They say the same thing. Just like the video that I seen the other day where the officer, it was on Instagram on police activity or whatever. The officer had went there to a domestic call, and the woman, the dude, the father, I guess it's the father, he had the child in his hand, and the woman was getting outrageous, so he went to grab the woman, and she was like, "Get off me! He got my son!" And then the dog went to attack him. So he pulled a weapon on the dog, like to shoot the dog, but he shot the woman. Well, he shot both, I think. The woman and the dog, and the woman wound up dying. Now, if that woman see the cops, you know that that's authority. It's when he says, "Hey, wait a minute, stop." Why not just go ahead and say, "Stop," and calm down or whatever, and say, "But he has my son." You know, even though the cop didn't mean to shoot her, but that dog attacking and, you know, mistakes happen. Like you got another, like this, that video of that boy that was walking around the car, and then when he got back to the driver's seat, he opened the door to try to get in. You know those cops saying, "Stop, stop, get down, stop." But instead of you listening and adhering to the commands that's given to you, the first thing you want to do is keep walking and doing whatever you want to do. And go to reach for that daggone car, and boom, you get shot. It's numerous videos, man, where an order is given and they pay it no mind. That's the reason why we have a lot of our brothers and our sisters even who die at the hand of the police, because they don't know how to obey a direct order. And let's be honest, where did they get it from? Because like if you were raised and you see that this happened in your community where your mama might say, "Hey, get in the house," and you don't do what the mama say do, or I mean, so on and so forth. When you see the dysfunction in your neighborhood, you tend to be that what you be around. Like it's an old saying where it says, "You show me your friend, I can show you you." Because whoever you're hanging around, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna act like them. You're gonna resemble them, because that's the people that you hang around. But anyway, all I'm saying is this: we know we got bad cops out there. We know we have cops who have short temper. But instead of adding to the fire, how about you put out the fire? Like, don't even start the fire. Because if they come up with it and you know what they're going to ask, you know what they're going to say. Just go ahead and adhere to the command. Here's my license and registration. Okay, get out the vehicle. Get out the vehicle. Put your hands behind your back. Okay, put your hands behind your back. All while saying, I did nothing wrong, officer. I'm innocent. You could talk. You could say whatever you want to say. But just don't be sitting there fighting. Like, I've seen too many videos where cop be trying to arrest them. "Get off of me, man. Get off of me. I ain't do nothing. Get off of me, man." You fighting and you moving. And the first thing the cop's going to say, "Stop resisting." And when they saying stop resisting, what are they going to do? Put you in the chokehold, or they put you on the ground, put their knee in the back of your on your back, or they tase you, or they mace you, or something of the sort, because they trying to subdue you. Instead of putting yourself through that pain that's going to be inflicted upon you, just do what they say do, bro. And then if you are innocent, and if they wind up taking you to court or whatever, taking you to jail, you can sue them for a wrongful arrest, for harassment. You can sue them for those things. You can sue them for public embarrassment. Put a suit in, bro. Fight them in court, not in the street, because you're gonna lose every time. So, with that being said, please, let's start talking to our brothers and our sisters, especially the children. Because if you train, like the Bible says, train up a child in the way that they should go. When When they get older, they will not depart. Because right now, if I would get my son right now and ask him, what do you do when you get pulled over by the police? He will right now tell you everything that I told him about having your hands tended to the steering wheel with the license, registration, proof of insurance in hand. He might not say it in that order, but he's going to repeat what I say. Why? Because I drill it in him. I tell him, don't fight in the street. Don't hold your court in the street. Take it to court. Call me so we can resolve this issue. So we can actually get to the bottom and you can have your father or mother on the scene where, you know what I'm saying? Like we could probably take you in our custody or whatever like that. But anyway, I love each and every one of y'all. And it's time now, man, it's time now we need to have a change. Because I'm so sick and tired of seeing this signs, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Black Lives Matter. Fund the police. I'm tired of seeing these signs. Why? Because the same bull crap is done to where their lives are lost. I could name countless, man, where you put yourself in a predicament. But anyway, I love each and every last one of y'all. Peace.